Day 12 at the Nepal Premier League is in the books. Let's wrap it all up here on the end of day wrap. I love Super Saturdays at the Nepal Premier League. The atmosphere up here towards that Red Bull fan zone was extraordinary. Got a little video I'm going to share later in the day because you could see the Himalayas. The Sudurpaschim Royals, they came to town. They do what they do, which is win games of cricket. They've played 5 and they've won 5, and I got some immediate reaction from one of the stars of the show. I think he was a bit unlucky not to be the player of the match. Abinash Bohora. Avi, what have you got on your head?
It's a golden cap.
Golden cap. He's the leading wicket taker. Mate, come for a walk with me.
Yeah, okay.
How amazing is it to be having a great season again at the Nepal Premier League?
Yes, एकदमै खुसी छु जुन हिसाबले टिमले परफर्मेन्स गर्दैछ त्यो हिसाबले चाहिँ ह्याप्पी छु.
It feels to me like the team is always first with Sudurpaschim. Even when 2 or 3 players have a bad day, somebody else steps up.
मैले चाहिँ अब पहिलादेखि नै भनिरहेको छु कि हामीले चाहिँ अब गेम जित्नु छ भने चाहिँ हाम्रो लोकल प्लेयरले चाहिँ परफर्मेन्स गर्नुपर्छ. त्यो हिसाबले चाहिँ अब हाम्रो जुन नेपाली प्लेयर्स छन् तिनीहरूले चाहिँ राम्रो गरिरहेछन्.
Yeah, you've got some incredible overseas players. There's no doubt about that. You look at Scott Kugelheim, he's having another great season. I know Lynn and Brown haven't quite done it yet, but Harmeet Singh, how good is Harmeet Singh?
Harmeet, हाम्रो टिमको चाहिँ ब्याकबोन लाइक Harmeet. So batting wise, bowling wise, ऊ चाहिँ हाम्रो टिमको मलाई लाग्छ कि त्यो ब्याकबोन नै हो Harmeet चाहिँ.
Okay, what about yourself? I know you haven't played for Nepal of late, but is that something you still harbour? Will come across this way?
मेरो चाहिँ अब मलाई एउटा रोल दिएको छ स्टिल कि 10th ओभर पछि आएर त्यसले चाहिँ अब प्लान अनुसार यो गर्नुपर्छ, यसरी बल गर्नुपर्छ, सकेसम्म चाहिँ कम रन दिएर चाहिँ विकेट लिनुपर्छ, त्यही हिसाबले गर्दैछु. म चाहिँ मेरो प्लानमै चाहिँ बलिङ गर्दैछु.
I know you spend a bit of time in Australia now, don't you? Are you thinking about a T20 World Cup in February? Would that be the thing of dreams for you?
या अब खेल्नु त जसलाई पनि खेल्नु त्यो हुन्छ वर्ल्ड कप चाहिँ अब त्यसको लागि नै प्रिपरेसन गरिरहेको छु मैले. अब के हुन्छ हेरौँ.
I think we're photobombing another interview here. I don't know if you can show that very quickly, but Dr. Ishan Pandey, he's a special cricketer, isn't he? He was brilliant, the player of the match today.
Yes, Ishan Pandey एकदमै राम्रो ब्याट्सम्यान छ. जुन हिसाबले अब उसले अहिलेसम्म चान्स पाएको थिएन, चान्स पायो, राम्रो गर्यो. उसमाथि चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ कस्तो छ कि हाम्रो नेपाली प्लेयरमाथि चाहिँ हामीलाई विश्वास छ, ट्रस्ट छ.
I do understand some things you're saying. Ikdam Ramro, because he is Ramro, is Dr. Ishan Pandey. I have to ask you one hard question.
Okay.
Brilliant season last year, but you didn't win the trophy.
Yeah.
It's great to win group games. How are you going to change that this year? You're now officially in the playoffs.
अब लास्ट इयर जुन हिसाबले हामीले गल्ती गरेको थियौँ फिल्डिङ वाइज अनि मेबी हामीले बलिङ वाइज अलि मिस्टेक गरेको थियौँ लास्ट इयर चाहिँ त्यो यो वर्ष चाहिँ हामीले त्यो चाहिँ गर्दैनौँ भन्ने चाहिँ प्लान गरिरहेको छौँ.
Okay, maybe this year, December 13th. I think you'll be in the grand final. Yeah. You might well get your hands on the trophy. I want to congratulate you. I think continuing to play as well as you are at your age and enjoying the game is so important.
Thank you so much.
Well done, buddy.
Yeah, Takludai. Yeah.
The Takludai is here. Yeah. You go get that bus, okay? Thank you so much. Cheers, Abby. Right, let's wrap up the rest of the day. So that was game 2. The Sudurpaschim Royals were perfect again. Special mention for Sanjay Krishnamurthi, though, because I thought he stood up to be counted in a big way, not just with the bat, with that 50, but also with the ball as well. I think the way in which he's played actually throughout the season, he's been really one of the finds. But for the Bolts, they've played 4, they've lost 4, they are bottom of the table, and they're really not in a position whereby they're going to be able to get into the playoffs unless they win their final 3. If they do win their final 3, that might not be enough. They're going to need to rely upon net run rates and maybe some other results going their way. It has not been the kind of season, as I make sure I miss I make sure I miss the hose there that's doing a little bit of work. Look at these ground staff here. Actually, come round. We'll come round them. Still working here. I don't know what it is, 8 o'clock or something like that. And look at the attention the players are getting as well. I don't know what these fans are still doing in the ground up in the Siddhartha Bank zone as well. But they're enjoying their evening's entertainment here. Let's take you back to the morning game. I thought it was a really, really good game of cricket. We had back-to-back thrillers. And after the heroics last evening of Bashir Ahmed, we didn't quite have the same scale of drama, but it was a really, really good game and a very important one for both of the two sides. The Pokhara Avengers, thanks to Adam Rossington and Jimmy Neesham, who were outstanding and put on, I think it was 112 from the last 10 overs. They were 38 for 4 at the halfway stage. And from that position, you thought the game was already done. They battled up to 150, and the Lumbini Lions must have been thinking, not again. But finally, there was a bit of support for Rohit Paudel. Somebody stood up to be counted. He'd only just been signed into the league, Nirishan Dikwela, the charismatic left-handed Sri Lankan. He batted really, really nicely, and he actually took the pressure off Paudel. We probably could have given him the player of the match to a number of people. Rossington Rossington himself and the losing side may well have deserved it, but we ended up going with Paudel because I think across the course of the season they really did deserve that second victory. They're very much in the playoff picture, and I tell you one thing, the atmosphere here today, particularly when I re-walked to the crease, it was unbelievable. It took my breath away, it really did. Hugely entertaining day. We love the Saturdays. We've got 2 more of them as well. Next week we'll have a double header, and then that will build up to December the 13th where we'll have the grand final. I think we already know 2 of our playoff sides. In fact, I think we likely already know our top 2. The Royals will definitely be in the top 2, barring something very strange. They're already officially into the playoffs. The Bolts are all but there themselves too. So that's going to wrap it up for a super Saturday. I want to thank you all so much for joining and coming along for the ride. This MPL season, Dewey, it's nothing short of sensational. Loving every second. We'll catch you tomorrow for a single header.